I'm using my artistic gifts to inspire kids to go into STEM careers. You see, STEAM, that's what it is: science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So I want to show kids how they can take their art and bring it to life. I want to show them how they can STEAM their dreams. I'm Roman Sudan Montego.
Look forward to you guys once again. STEAM your
dream!
STEAM your
dream!
Thank you guys so very much. Thank you.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Say, STEAM your dream! STEAM your dream!
First, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Kalie, and then this is Allison. She's going to help me today tour you guys around, but we're going to be learning some math. So I want everybody to put their big thinking caps on as we've got some hard problems, but I know that you guys can help me figure them out. Our aquarium, I don't know if you guys have ever been before, is a rescue hospital. So all of our animals, we've either rescued or rehomed from other facilities. And when we rescue animals, it means they're permanent patients with us. So they need a lot of help, not only just living, but also taking care of them medically. And also one of their favorite parts is to get fed. And they eat a lot, especially our dolphins. And we're going to figure out today how much they do eat, because that's something that we have to try to figure out as scientists and as their caretakers. So if you were to ask a dolphin, hey, are you hungry? Like, what do you like to eat? You wouldn't be able to answer. They wouldn't be able to answer you because we don't speak dolphin. So it takes the help of science and math to learn how much they need to eat and what types of food they eat. So by researching the animals, we're able to know what they eat in the wild, what types of things that they need to survive, whether that's water or protein or fats. Just like we have to have, we want to make sure they get the right amount of food as well. So we use science and math to figure that out, and that's what you guys are going to help me do today. So we'll do that first. We'll answer several math problems, and then we're going to go into the aquarium and see some of those dolphins that we learned about their diets. We're going to see turtles, otters, pelicans. So be thinking of questions to ask throughout the tour, and I'm going to be asking you guys questions too. So I want you guys to have great answers for me, and then we'll go into our kitchen here at the aquarium and see what those animals are actually eating. So,
hey, Mr. Roman, where's my hat? Time to go. Thank you.
So 10 diet board. We have a diet board in the aquarium where this is actually just our education floor where all of our classrooms are. So sort of like school, but at the aquarium. So this lets us know what types of food they eat. So some of them might eat a fish called herring. A lot of them eat a fish called capelin. Some of them might eat squid. And we have a new resident that you guys will see today. These are rough-toothed dolphins. We have rough-toothed dolphins and bottlenose dolphins. And bottlenose are a bit bigger than the rough-toothed. Rudolph plays a lot, so he eats a lot as well.
When you're developing your characters, a lot of times you have to do research. For me in the Ocean Bowl story, I had to understand the life of a dolphin, to know how they swim, how they sleep, how they eat. And I had to learn all that. I had to learn about diet. I had to learn about all these wonderful, important scientific facts, so that way I can write a fictional or edutainment story around that.
So Rudolph weighs 240 pounds. That's a lot more than I weigh. So we'll see him later. And then 5% of 240. So stay with me, guys. If you don't know how to do percents yet, that's totally fine. I'm just going to do my best to teach you guys. But basically, a percent is an amount of something. And
Okay, 5 times 0. We're going to go around like this, guys. Make sure I can get it in. No. 5 times 0. Wait. Let's give him a chance.
0. Awesome. So 5 times 0 is 0. Great. What's 5 times 4? So that's our next math.
5 times 4. Who was it? What is it? 20.
Right,
Good job.
20. Great job, guys.
10. Way to go, buddy. Nice.
7 times 3?
Oh, no. 3 times 7, guys. I'm going right here. 3 times 7. Oh, nice. 21.
21, awesome. And 7 times 1, we already got that. That's 7. You guys have said that a couple times. What's 7 plus 2?
7 plus 2. 9. Okay, we on it.
91 pounds of food every single week. Awesome. She can meet me. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right, we're headed to the aquarium. Get ready because it's cool. Da-da-da. All right, so we're going to head down here to our biggest window. I'm going to turn my camera. You can see better. I'm really excited to tour you guys around because I haven't seen the animals today. Awesome. This is our most famous dolphin. I think I said yesterday she's probably the most famous dolphin in the world besides Flipper. And she's playing with her favorite toy right now, and it's a red Kong. She likes to squeeze it and blow bubble rings. They look like that. And then she likes to eat the bubble rings. So Winter is probably the most unique dolphin you'll ever see because she's the only dolphin that is missing both of her tail flukes. So that's that like oval shape that's usually at the bottom of a dolphin's tail. And it's what pushes the dolphin through the water. So she still has her peduncle, which is that kind of that U shape that I'm pointing out. And the peduncle has lots of muscles and it still helps her move, but because she doesn't have her tail flukes, she swims a little differently than other dolphins do. So usually dolphins swim up and down like this. You'll see them come up and down back into the water. But Winter, because she doesn't have those tail flukes, swims like a shark. So she swims side to side. So we call it her Winter's wiggle. So when she wiggles, her muscles on the sides are really, really strong. But usually dolphins use all of their muscles. They use their side muscles, they use their belly muscles, and their back muscles.
One of the best experiences we have is what we had was the actual getting the young participants involved. And it just showed the importance of having a actual referee. And the referee can be a teacher or someone in the school that knows the young men or young boys. And it's important to have the referee there because they will be the ones that pretty much keep the young boys in check in regards to knowing who has behavioral issues, who may be, who hasn't quite developed their social skills yet. Language, or hey, he gets anxiety, watch him. Make sure you call on him every once in a while or whenever he raises his hand, because when he raises his hand, it's very important to call on that young man or call on that young participant, because if you don't, he'll be sad or depressed for the rest of the day. Now, these are things that if you do not have referees that are involved and that are invested in the boys, then the program does not get as much, or the participants do not get as much as they can out of the program. They'll always get something. I mean, having a video game that's interactive, having books, they will get that. But what school system will want to take it to the next level? What principal? What teachers? And we can tell the difference. On one hand, we wish Seminole would have done more because I feel as though their students didn't get as much as they could have, but their students got a lot out of it. But Mort, you can just see from the footage that the Mort program and the school put more resources behind it, got a lot more out of this program. And we were able to connect with these students a lot more. And so hopefully we get a chance to go back and connect with both students, both set of participants. But clearly Mort put more effort and resources behind the program on their own end. And we just came in and supplemented. It was a great time. And both schools make sure that Claire had a great time, had a great experience.
She's very, very energetic. Sometimes she might not be as fast moving as Nicholas, but she loves to play, and she loves playing with her trainers, and she loves her friends that she lives with. So she lives with 2 other girls. And we'll go find them now. Hope and PJ. So excuse us. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. So river otters are found all throughout the United States in freshwater. So if not, so this water over here is salt. Is handing some lettuce to one of our sea turtle team members, and they're gonna feed it to Coco. So Coco's our largest sea turtle at the aquarium. He's a green sea turtle, and he's over 200 pounds. And this is where some of the lettuce comes from that he eats, as well as cocoa and 6 of our other sea turtles. We've got kale and romaine and endive and bok choy and lots of yummy foods in there. And we make it by using, this is gonna sound gross, fish poop. So there's fish in here in this pool, and they're called an invasive tilapia. So they're not supposed to be in the wild. And their poop basically goes into this container. The bacteria gets transferred, filtered in there. And then the bacteria allows this to grow. So usually plants need things like phosphates and nitrates to grow. And that can be harmful to the environment. It can make it toxic in certain areas, or it can make areas lack oxygen. So using the recycled poop is good for the environment. This is the heaviest door in America. All right.
Coming back around. I'm taking it in.
All right. He's sleeping. Okay. And he mostly eats lettuce and kale and other greens because he is an herbivore. And herbivores love plants. And we grow a lot of our own plants here. I'll show you guys that area in a little bit. But he's one of my favorites because he's so beautiful. All right, how do the dolphins do sit-ups? That's a great question. And when do they do them? So it's really just Winter that does the sit-ups to help gain muscle in her belly and her back, since she lost a lot of that muscle from losing her tail. And so I can't really explain how they do it, but they learn how to do it from their trainers. They mimic their trainers. So the trainers will do sit-ups, and then they can copycat them. So it might not look exactly like one of us doing a sit-up, but they basically like flex their back and their belly.
We have the next question.
Take you guys down to the kitchen to see the fish. At the kitchen.
Hey, Kalie. No, we
Hey.
pretty much. Yeah, we have time for. If you have time, please, can you start answering some of those wonderful questions? You all know it's super smart. So, what kind of answers can you give us?
Okay. Was that for which question? I thought I
You
answered. I think I did answer them all. Yeah. There wasn't too many. But if you guys have any more, I'd be happy to.
You guys got any more questions for Kalie? Huh? Kalie, can you just go over the question with the teeth again? Regarding,
Yeah. Okay. So it depends on the shark. They can have hundreds of teeth at one time, but they have an endless supply of teeth. So their skin is actually made of teeth as well. It's this material called dentin. So that's why it's really, really rough, like sandpaper. So sharks, and it depends on the species how many teeth they have, but they have an endless row of teeth. Or it's like, if you look inside their jaw, it looks like 3 teeth or 3 rows of teeth at once, but it's endless because it's that's their super, or is their teeth. So here's some fish. I'm gonna go over them really quick. This is the mullet. That one. This is Caitlin. It has a lot of water. It was kind of loud in the area that we were at.
Landon, we do not have any more time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you guys say thank you.
Thank you.
Look for the Marine Aquarium, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. We get them from other places that are basically like refunding them. So that's how we got the sinners, the question. Because that, you're right, Henry is one of the 4 animals that we rescue. But similar to animal fish that they eat. We're gonna have another question. Let's see.
Emmanuel is super smart, super talented, and you see that all throughout these episodes. So I had to give Emmanuel some attention here. I had to listen to his questions. He was asking, so Dolphins, when you were writing the book, did you go to the aquarium? And I said, yeah, I went to the aquarium. And do you think they treat the animals well in the aquarium? Kind of blew my mind. I was speechless. And I just wanted to just listen to him. And you notice that I get down on an eye level, and he just begins to just give me his thoughts on today's lesson and what he's picking up on it. And I'm like, hey, cool. And how do we finish that conversation was, we have a marine biologist right there virtually. hey, little Mr. Broccoli, pay attention. I need you to ask her that question, please. And then when I leave Mr. Broccoli, I get pulled by another young man, and he begins to question, so do you think that dolphins eat other dolphins? And I'm like, no. He asked that question, then he asked about, so how did you come up with some of the stuff with scuba tech? These boys are drilling me. They're drilling me. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Miss Kalie, help.
Filled with lots of water. That's why it's important to feed our animals capelin. So all the dolphins get capelin, most of the turtles, all the stingrays, even the pelicans and otters get capelin as well because it has lots of water in it, which is important. This is called a mullet, and mullet, I did put protein in them, but I'm not gonna speak to that because I know that these herring have lots and lots of fat. And then a silver side has lots of protein. This is Winter's favorite food. Oh, this is some bok choy, right? Did we grow this here? Awesome, we grew this here for our sea turtles. Awesome. Oh, thank you. What a great teaching moment.
When I say steam you, you say green. Steam you. Steam you. Thanks, Kalia.
Bye. Wait, I have a question.
Bye.
Do their teachers get their name?
How did they get their name?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a very, probably one of my top 3 moments, is having my guy Spider-Man, aka Tyler, stand up.
I know why you call the Dolphin Rex, because he's just like a mosasaurus, but he looks like one because his tail.
Because his teeth, actually.
His tail, his teeth and his tail. Good observation.
Good job.
Early on, we asked all these guys during the first session of, hey, what's your name? What do you want to be? You know, I want to be a gamer. I want to be a scientist, whatever it may be. Tyler literally spoke like, my name is Tyler. You couldn't hear. I could be right up on Tyler and have to say, what? Huh? And then I would look over at the teachers and they would just give me the, just let them be. And within 2.5 sessions, to have Tyler stand up and ask this question was probably one of my top 3 moments of this program. It shows not only someone who has been having behavioral issues within the school where they tell us that they've had to call his grandfather, or his father, or whoever his male guardian is, uncle, too many times. They're like, what? Really? This kid? He's a good kid. To see him go from being basically, not being able to verbally communicate with us on any level, to standing up and asking this marine biologist a question, just shows the development that can happen in a very short period of time.
Listen, we have no more time left, so please write your question down. We're getting ready to get out of here. But before we get out of here, we want to say thank you to Clearwater Marine Aquarium. Come on, and they said hopefully they can see you guys in person. When I say steam you, you say cream. Steam you. Steam you. Thanks, Kalia.
The trainers, but the boys, not as much. They're a little more rough than the girls are.
Do y'all have one of your co-workers ever stay there till the night? Like a night shift?
The referees were very important because I underestimated the level of respect that students have for their teachers. One of the things that I did was that I underestimated the need to have the referees there. Students know the breaking point of their teachers, and teachers know the breaking point of the students, and they know their students know when not to cross that threshold, cross that, line. We don't know what that line is as coaches.
There's been a lot of unnecessary conversation, comments, rudeness in this room today that we know we do not operate like that when we have guests on our campus. Do we?
No.
We give our guests our undivided attention, correct?
Yeah.
We raise our hand to speak. Do we overtalk our classmates or our friends?
Yeah.
But that's exactly what you guys were doing today. And I'm not very happy about it. If this wasn't the fact that you have one more session on Thursday, you wouldn't be coming back. Because this is not setting the right example for them to see how we teach you guys to behave when you're in a group like this. You guys were selected to participate in this. We didn't have to pick you, but we did. We picked all of you to be here. And you're not making the most of this, this opportunity by your behavior. You understand what I'm saying?
And it's great to have these referees, not great, it's imperative to have these referees there that can tell the kids, you guys today have crossed that line, don't do it again, and here are the consequences if you do, i.e. you will not be able to come back to this program. That's something that is very important to have. That's something that we as coaches aren't able to do without the resources of having the school totally back the program.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. This is serious. This is an opportunity that most kids don't get. So if you don't want to be here, then you don't have to be here. But we want you to be here to get this experience, to be able to participate. Unfortunately, we can't take you somewhere. We would love to, but because we can't, they brought it here to you to experience. But if you don't think this is what you want to do, speak up and tell us that. Because we could have put another kid in your spot if you don't want to do it. So you need to tell these two gentlemen that you are sorry for your behavior today. I don't hear enough voices. And thank you. You'll do better on Thursday, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So get your things together.
Yes, open up your laptop. Here we go.
Oh, we don't have one.
Here we go. Here we go. Come here. Come get your laptop. Go get your Chromebook. All right, make sure you guys got it. Quizlet. Put it in. Put it in. Go to Quizlet. Splits finally got one right. Pandas 4. Sea dragons 4. Pandas 4. Peacocks just got an answer on it. Going back. Pandas 5. Who's pandas?
I'm the panda.
All right, good job. Penguins. Okay, penguins. Catching up. Lee.
Yes. I got second place. I got third.
All right, who got first?
Me.
Lee. Lee. Gets a little token.
I
Come on,
got
Lee.
second. I got fourth.
And who got second? Oh, yeah, the Ocean Bowl balls. You got to read the book. Exactly. I'm giving them an Ocean Bowl kid today, man. And who got third?
Me. What about the
New York. When I say one more time, I need some energy when we leave out here. When I say Stevie, you say three. Stevie up.
Great.
Stevie up.
Great.
All right, good job, guys. All right. 20 tickets more. Yeah, let's get some food away. We only have 12 kids in there. We unfortunately.
Is this color?
No, these are stickers. Stickers.
Oh, I put this stickers.
There's a J in the book.
Is it just one page?
Okay, buddy, one page stickers. So let me sign your book.
Where do you put them on? Where do you put them? It has a
I don't have a pen. I can't sign your book. I don't have a pen. There you go. Yes! Congratulations! How you feel? Can you do like this? Can you pop up? Can you pop? No? You can't pop up? Indiana. There are the right-wheel dolphin. There's a right-wheel dolphin, but there's also a other type of dolphin that doesn't have a dorsal fin. Hold on, before you answer, right-wheel dolphins and blank-wheel dolphins don't have a dorsal fin. What type of dolphin? Southern and I got you stumped on that one. Northern right dolphins. Here you go. Let me see Matt with the shoes. Let's see him, baby. Them Jordans. Let's get them. There you go. Point to them. Now give me a list. Hey, give me one of these. Hey, 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 hey.